Hey crafty family, it's me, and as I promised, we are going to do a really quick tutorial on these adorable little spiral flowers. They're so easy to make and they're a lot of fun, and you can bang out a bunch of them really fast. Like these took me like no time at all, and that's the kind of stuff I like. And I know a lot of you guys like that too. Something that's easy but yet looks really awesome. So all you need for this to make these awesome flowers is any kind of paper. If you want to use book pages, scrapbook paper, you know, something you painted on, you know, anything. So I've got some scrapbook paper here, just a couple of random sheets of paper, and I'm just going to pick one, and I'm only going to show you one really quick. I've also got an announcement to make about a live like a live stream that I'm going to do tomorrow, so listen for that information towards the end of the video. So anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to cut out a circle, and the circle can be any size you want depending on what size flower you want. And even if you make it the same circle, like I did the same size for these, but I tightly wound one over the other and it kind of looks different. Or wait a minute, these two, I can't remember which two it was, but you know, it just kind of depends on what size you want to do. And you don't need to make a precise circle. You can, like I have the circle cutter by EK Success, and I put the thing in and I cut it. But you don't need to do that, and I'll show you that they will look just fine without it. I made these with the circle cutter, but watch, I'll show you. So basically just experiment a little bit, and if you want to practice on some you know, scrap paper, I'm going to start on the back here. I'm just trying to find my pencil, and I'm going to just draw a basic circle. And well, that sounds good. Come on now, what's wrong with my pencil? Hold on. My pencil's acting up. There we go. I'm just going to draw a basic circle. Look how messy that is. Doesn't matter. It don't matter, I promise. I mean, you don't want it to be like completely oblong. Just try to make any kind of basic circle. And, you know, whether you follow the line or not, it doesn't really matter. Because in the end, it's not really going to make much of a difference. Okay. Once you've got your wonky circle, all you're going to do is start cutting a spiral. Most of us know how to do this. A lot of us have been doing this since we were kids. You just start anywhere on the circle and you start cutting in. Now, here's the thing. You want to keep it, I mean, I understand in the beginning you got to have this point, so it's not going to be, you know, it's going to be narrower here. But once you get in there, you want to find your, because depending on how tall your flower will be, is how wide you cut your spiral. And you want to keep it the same, you know, basically the same width all the way in. So whatever width you start with, you basically want to keep that width and just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be like perfect, but I'm just going to keep, and it gets a little harder as you get on the inside because, you know what I mean, like you automatically want to go thinner. So just pay attention to it a little bit. Pay attention to the outside between your scissors and the outside of the paper, and that'll help you keep your spiral the same all the way. See, like I went a little thinner there, but that's okay. It'll still work. It's just, you know, if it's not perfect, it's fine. And then you're going to leave yourself, see, like I went thinner there, leave yourself a little center there. Okay, so once you've got your, you know, spiral like this, what you're going to do is you're going to start rolling inward onto the pattern paper. So you're not going to be rolling it this way, you're going to be rolling it onto itself. Now, in this case, because I've got pencil lines that might show, I'm going to erase them really fast. I shouldn't have drawn the pencil line so dark. So when you do it, don't draw it so dark. I just seem to be very heavy-handed when it comes to a pencil. I'm not good at like sketching. I don't know why. Never been very good at that. It's either I'm going to draw the line or I'm not. So just erase your line because you do see it a little bit. Oh, also, if you want to add, like, see how I added the gold here with a metallic marker? If you want to do that, now's the time to do that, and you would do it around the outside. So you would follow the whole thing around the outside. You can also choose to do it this on the other side too and follow the whole thing. Now, of course, if you use book pages, it's going to be double-sided, so it's going to look a little bit better, but they still look, this isn't double-sided and it still looks fine. So it doesn't have to be double-sided. That's the nice thing about this flower. I'm not going to add anything to the outside. I am just going to just start rolling at that very little point. And you want to roll it semi-tight because you're gonna loosen it up after a while, and it's better to start tight than to try to get it tighter later. It's a little hard to get started, but once you do, it goes really pretty quick. See? Now it's going quick. And I usually follow the inside edge for the bottom so that it stays even on this inside edge. Because that's the base of your flower, so you want it to be kind of even there. And you're not going to be gluing anything at this moment. And you know what? I don't have my glue gun on, and I should have my glue gun on. Tisk tisk for not having my glue gun on. Because you do need hot glue. It works best with hot glue. Now, as you start getting to the outside, you'll notice that it doesn't roll as tight, which is perfectly fine. Most of the time, it doesn't roll as tight. And it gets a little trickier, but still nothing that, you know, still a 5-year-old could probably do this just fine. It's nothing tremendously tricky in any way. So when you get to this point, to wrap around there a little better. When you get to this point, now that may look like too big for a base, but it's really not. So holding it here for a minute, my glue gun's got to heat up, so I'm gonna hold it here for about 3 minutes while that heats up, so I'll be right back. Okay, it's been a couple minutes, so we have it all rolled up. What we're gonna do is put some glue in the middle of this little section. And you're probably thinking, well, that's way too... Well, that actually, before we do this, we're going to kind of unravel it a little bit. I forgot about that part. You're going to unravel it a little. And you're going to get it to where you want it. And it doesn't have to fit this spot. So don't think, oh, I've got to make it as big as that spot on the base. Don't pay attention to that. Just pay attention to how you want this part of the flower to look. Do you want it unraveled and do you want it wide like this one? Or do you want it more rolled up like this one? It's kind of up to you. So you're just going to, you know, just unroll it. And just make it look how you want it. You can kind of train it. See, I like that. I'm good with that. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe we'll make this one a little bit bigger. Alright, that's good. See, now we got it a little bigger. Now you're going to take your glue and you're going to put a really good sized dollop on there. And then you're just going to push it down. Yeah, you're going to kind of push down all the little back ends. And it's okay that it's not big enough. That's like I said, don't worry about that. Kind of goes with the flower. So you're just going to adjust it how you want it, push it down, right? And on this one, we're going to put some stamen in it. That's why I unraveled the center a lot. And I got some glue strings. It keeps dragging my thing. Like I did on this one, I put some little stamens because I opened up the center more, whereas on these, I left them wound up a little more. So this one, I opened up the center so we could put stamens. But before I do that, you'll notice that, you know, you put that good dollop of glue in the center. But you'll have some areas that might be a little bit loose. This one's pretty okay, But like here, right here, you see where it's like, well, if I drop it, you can't see it, can you? Where is it? Right here. You can see it's a little bit loose right there. You could just go in, add a little more glue. I should have not added so much, but that's okay because I can always wipe it away. So that's fine. You're going to add a little bit. Sometimes you have to go like inside, in between, like I've had to go in between the layers all the way to the bottom and just put some glue and kind of push it down, so you may have to do that. But once you got it there, okay, get these glues out of the way. Then I'm going to get some stamens, and hopefully I can find them because my desk is a mess because I've been working on ATCs to get all the ATCs out, because a lot of people swapped, sent me ATCs to swap. So that's why there's a delay, because, well, you know how it goes. Actually, let me get these. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I have some green ones. Let me find them. I should have some green ones. Ugh, sorry. I should have some green ones in my little box here. Or at least something that'll go with green, even yellow or something or other. There we go. We will do green. Can't beat that with a stick. Oh, my desk is really a mess. So yeah, you can add stamen. You can add whatever you want coming out the center if you have like a better idea. You could put some glitter on the edges. You could just put a little bit of glue like on your finger and go around the edges and then dip it in glitter. You can do that too. But that's why I said if you're gonna do like a gold like paint pen kind of edge, do it before you wind it up, because now it's like really hard to get into the very edges. I mean, if you're gonna do the glitter, it's easier because you could just take glue on your finger and go like that and dip it. But as far as like this was a glitter pen, and it's easier if you have it not rolled. But none of them come out the same. They all seem to come out just a little different from each other, which I like that. It's kind of cute. I'm going to take some of these suckers, put them together, and I'm going to roll them up. And somehow I'm going to get them in there. I'm going to put some glue on the bottom. I'm doing this fast, so you're going to be much slower. At least I think you would be. If you have a little something to poke them down in there, all the better. And you can tweak them a little bit. Got some glue strings going on, but that's not a big deal. And then look, how cute, right? Adorkable. So super easy, quick flower. It's even quicker if you don't put stamen in, obviously, because that's one extra step. But it's really easy and quick to make these little flowers, and they're so adorable. And you know, the craft stores sell these. They'll sell like 6 of them for like $5. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, why buy them if you can make your own? You know, it's just so much better. So, you know, there you go. Make yourself some really cute spiral flowers. And if you don't like if it looks too saucer-like, you can always take some glue and push this up, or you can trim it if you really want to. I kind of like it. I kind of like that spiral sticking out, so I don't mind that at all. But you can trim it however you want. You know, it's up to you. I like it the way it is. It works for me. But if you don't like this kind of saucery thing coming out, I like it because it's kind of like the base of the flower. And I don't know. I like it. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Have you ever made any of these before? And do you have anything that you do differently? And as far as the live event tomorrow, it's going to be on Facebook. So if you're not already somebody who has liked my Pink Poodle Crafts Facebook page, there's going to be a link in the description with you know, all the info you'll need. You're going to click on the link. It's going to bring you to my Facebook page, not my personal Facebook, but my Pink Poodle Crafts Facebook page. You're going to go there, and if you don't mind, give it a like. And at 8 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, so that's 8 p.m. Central, that would be 9 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. West Coast, I think. But anyway, 8 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Central, you're going to go to my Facebook page and you'll see it pop up. It'll be the, you know, the very top post, and you'll just click on it like a regular video and watch it, and it'll be live and you can chat with me, and you know, we're going to give it a try. It's, you know, it should be fine. Hopefully everything works out good. But if it does, then that's how I can do live chats without having to worry about having a laptop. Because I can use my tablet to watch the chat while I'm recording on my phone. And since I can't see my phone, the chat on my phone, I will be in the chat via my tablet. So I'll be able to, you know, interact with you guys. But we're just going to play with some new paints that I got and show you some really cool things with those. And, you know, we're just going to hang out and have a good time. It'll kind of be like a little Sunday night craft party. And we're going to work on some things and, you know, just hang out and craft with me. So if you're interested in checking it out, again, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Just go to the Facebook page. The link is, it's facebook.com/pinkpoodlecrafts, or the link will be in the description below. If you're interested in playing along, just get some paints. I'm going to be using some powdered watercolor paints, but you can use watercolor paints. You can use paint sprays. You can use any kind of paints. We're just going to be messing around. Maybe make some ATCs. Maybe I'll even end up getting out some fabric and painting on fabric. You know, just get out some stuff and play with me. Play with me! And just get some stuff out so that you can craft along with me. It'll be fun. It'll be like we're hanging out, crafting. So, yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. I mean, Central. I keep saying Eastern. My head is like, raw. So, I hope you guys can join me. It'll be so much fun. And, yeah, I hope you guys make some of these flowers. And maybe there'll be a little giveaway of some of these flowers tomorrow that I've made. You never know. There might be something. You never know. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And that's Sunday. So make sure you have a good night. I know this is a little last minute notice. I'm telling you at like Sunday night in the middle of the damn night that on Saturday night in the middle of the night that I'm going to have a live stream tomorrow night. But I figure most of you that are my pretty much regulars will see my video pretty quickly tomorrow, and you might want to come hang out Sunday night. So yeah, so it'll be fun. I don't know what time it's going to be for you if you're overseas. I don't know, and I apologize if you're going to be in bed, but maybe it might be worth staying up or getting up early for. I don't know, maybe. But it's just going to be fun. It's just going to be fun. Yeah, so I'm done rambling. Make sure you do what you love and love what you do, and be nice to people, and I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.